December 13th here in southern Ontario, Canada. So a little more comment about the ethanol, alcohol, and fuel here in Canada. I see in the comments someone said that on November 1st, just passed, November 1st, 2022, that the Canadian government dictated all fuel blends or octane ratings must contain up to 10% ethanol alcohol by volume. And then there were other comments that said this brand and octane doesn't have any alcohol in it. Well, as I said earlier, I don't know what to believe. I can't pin it down. There are videos I've seen, although I'd never followed them through, where people test for the amount of alcohol that's in the gasoline. I'll try and find one of those videos and perhaps comment on that if it looks easily done. I just haven't had time to get there yet. But one comment said, what do I do with my lawn tractors that I don't use much at this time of year, and I only drive to town once a week in my car? Enviable lifestyle. You don't have a bunkie there, do you? But, okay, let's start with the lawnmowers and stuff like that. If the piece of equipment, let's say, has a carburetor, this is your problem. The tiny amount of fuel that's held in the float bowl, like maybe a shot glass worth, that's going to go bad fast. And you've got aluminum, brass, maybe some steel, a rubber fuel line, a Vitron tip needle. It's a bad place for it to go bad. So the proper answer is, I know you don't want to hear it, drain the fuel completely. And I do mean drain the carburetor. Don't run the machine dry, like let it turn the fuel off and let it idle down. You're going to exacerbate the situation by leaving a smaller reservoir of fuel in the float bowl. Something like my chainsaw, it's fuel injected now, not like the old ones. That it eliminates that carburetor problem, replaces it with another problem. In a car, fuel injected car, no carburetor bowl, but your fuel line is pressurized to the fuel injectors, and then there's a return line, and that's where it's going to freeze, should it hydroscoping enough water to become freezable. Ooh, there's some good English for you. So, to your car, you only go to town once a week. Well, the only thing you can do, assuming that you can't get fuel without ethanol, and again, I'm not going to claim I know yes or nay on yay or nay on that. All you can do is keep your tank absolutely topped up to, eliminate as much airspace in the tank as you can. Most modern cars today, the tanks are some plastic composite rather than metal. A metal tank does wick water. Some people are going to go, no, water doesn't pass through metal. Well, ask any welder. You put a torch on a chunk of metal, you'll see the water run away. So really all you can do is keep the car topped up and try to get the least amount or no alcohol in the fuel if it's possible. I don't know what else to say with that one. To summate with fuel stabilizer, I have no faith in that stuff. I know its objective is to lie on top and stop the atmosphere from getting to it, but I'm pretty dubious. And it's not going to go to your carburetor, is it? Its viscosity is such, if it works as claimed, it lies on the top of the fuel, so it might do something for your tank, but it's not going to do anything for your carburetor. So, final summation, back to your lawnmowers. I guess the easiest thing to do, lawnmowers are similar things that are going to sit dormant for a while. Again, try and get as least amount of alcohol as you can. Fill the tank completely, turn the fuel off, drain the carburetor. That at least saves you draining the fuel tank. Although in a lot of specific pieces of equipment, you might not be able to shut the fuel off. So just put a vessel under your carburetor somehow, a funnel, something. Open the drain screw, drain the entire system. And, well, that's all I have to say on the subject matter. I'll look into this testing business and see. And, if you fuel up at any particular station, take a look and see if that octane rating is listed. And if we can indeed say Chevron 94 doesn't have alcohol, just so we all know.